ठीक, समटाइम्स बस इसको ये जहाँ पर रेजिस्टेंस हो जाए।
Alright, parents. So my name is AutoCAD. I am co-founder and CEO at Moonpinner. I think we are super excited, especially in Cupertino. We see the kind of atmosphere. We are running these events across the US. A lot of action is in Silicon Valley. We are a Silicon Valley company, and we are less than 3-year-old company. Things just went through the roof. We are very overwhelmed looking at the response. Right now, we are hitting over 2,000 students in the US alone. We got a couple of more thousand students in India. Right now, I'm just going to walk you guys through who we are, what is our mission, why we are doing what we are doing. Quickly, I mean, is every parent is from nearby area? Cupertino, somebody drove more than 10 miles? Anybody? From where you are, ma'am?
San Francisco.
Oh, really? You are coming here from San Francisco? Thank you. How did you know about us there?
The Activity Hero app.
Oh, okay. You got on that app. So we are located right here in San Jose, and we are in Santa Maria. I'm sure everybody's been there. We got over 100 tutors. Right now, the kind of education we are providing. I'm also an engineer. I'm a EE, a master's. I was looking this kind of education for my kids. First, it is either not available, or if it is available, it just becomes very expensive in a brick and mortar setup. Nothing else goes below $70, $80 an hour. That kind of access, very small number of parents can afford. We wanted to bring it close to $10 an hour, so a lot of kids can afford. So this is what we are really trying to do, and we have been very successful so far. We got a lot of partnership here, and then we got partnership back in India also. I'm also from IIT Bombay, and then we got many IITs, IIMs. We are doing boot camps and all kinds of things there. What we have, I mean, right now this is unusual. This is just our rented facility just for today to do this session. Our session, the first thing I just want to call it out, are capped at 8. So teacher to student ratio is not more than 8. In general, you will see 5 to 6 students. That's how we teach. Especially the tech side, we want to pay almost individual attention. Everything is done on a batch. So 7 to 8 year, 9 to 10, they all will be different batches. And as we have several thousand students now, we can create all kind of combination. So then your child having the best opportunity to work with the right kind of students. That's chemistry is super important, and we have been very successful doing that. Since we are enrolling several hundred students every month, each batch is only 5 or 6 students. We are creating anywhere from 40 to 50 batches every month. So in terms of schedule, you will have plenty of opportunities. If you want to do on certain Tuesday or Sunday or all kind of classes, you will have that option. So, I mean, some of this might not be relevant for 7 to 8 year old because they are young, but as they are growing like 9 or 10 and all that, I think these things become more and more important. What we are seeing, I think this is very critical for us, how we see where our kids go to the job market 10 years down the line, 12 years down the line. On one hand, when we look at the AI automation, we are going to see, if you look at the market research companies from Gartner to McKinsey and all that, we are going to see anywhere from 300 to 800 million job losses. The new opportunity will happen, how many that will happen, we have no clue right now, how the 10 or 15 years down the line things will look, where our kids goes to the job market. But if you see near term, if you see like next 2 or 3 years, the AI is going to create a lot more job than what it is killing. So in the near term, plenty of opportunities are there, we just need to reskill. Personally, if you ask me, I think human has been always there. 10 years down the line, we'll figure out something much better to do. So I don't think we should be worried for the kids' future, but yes, if we do not skill them right, we might not be setting the right stage for them, because the thought process, what we had 20 years ago, that something will happen which will rescue, and I think that is changing. This is the first time we are seeing our next generation is going to make less money than us, averaging out. If you see today, the millennial, we are hitting about 40, they hold less than 6.6% of US wealth. And compared to boomers, when they were 40-year-old, they used to own about 45% of the wealth. It's going like this, right? And it's very important to recognize that fact and just see how we can set the stage for the next generation so they are empowered. couple of things changing, and that is also, I'll not say alarming, it's just mindset shift. If you see the remote work, everybody understands it's going to stay here, it's not going back. Gig economy, freelancing, consulting. The number used to sit at 57 million in 2017. 57 million worker were freelancing or part-time, something, maybe along with the full-time. By 2027, that number is going to become over 80 to 83 million. What does it mean? More than 50% of US workforce will become freelancers. In 2027, that's only a handful of years down the line. Fast forward, put another 5 or 10 years. We are talking 70 to 80% contingent workforce. So you are freelancer, you are consultant, it's all okay. But now you need different skill set. You must have a tech skill because we are in Industry 4.0. But only tech skill is not enough. Now you need to have soft skill, entrepreneurial skill. So then you can keep selling yourself all the time. You should understand how to network and all kind of things. And it's not rocket science. It's not like we need to become different person or something. We see this all the time. I'm sure many of you are in a software jobs. If you can just raise hand who is not in software job here. Maybe only a few folks. But you might be senior software engineer or VP or director. When we start losing job or layoff news happen, right? We start sweating. We start losing sleep. Look at the construction worker. For a $10,000 project, just for $300 or $400 negotiation, they'll just walk away. They don't know what to take your project. They do not know what they are going to do next week. But they are super confident. They'll just walk out. And I do not know a good construction worker who go hungry. And it's just mindset. How they got that mindset, that's how they see their dad or auntie or uncle, how they negotiate and all that. So we need to teach those skills. And this is our try. On one hand, we are teaching tech. On the other hand, we are also teaching the software entrepreneurial skills. So again, if you look at from, please have a seat, sir. If you look at from, we have plenty of seats, so nobody need to stand if you, unless you want to. If you look at the industry 1.0, right, we are talking 1884, when the steam engine happened, right? Then another 100-year industry 2.0, electricity happened. When these things happen, they start empowering, like, whether you have muscle power or not, they all became equal. The men, women, tiny people, strong people, because machines kind of gave them luxury. Industry 3.0 happened, that was like 1970. Internet of the things happened, internet happened. Again, the whole world changed. Now we are in Industry 4.0, all this is happening. And this is just changing the whole paradigm if you look at from AI to Internet of the things, advanced robotics. And now from ChatGPT to Google Bard, all low-level things are going to go away. Whether it is writing, it is creative, it is programming. Now, how we build the logic, it may not be that should I teach Python or Java, but how we build the algorithm, logic, how we build the software system, that becomes more important. So, I think, as I said, like, some of the kids are really young, so some of these things might not be applicable, but as a parent, we have a huge responsibility because we cannot just say things will fall in place. Right now, we are not seeing that. No number is saying that things will fall in place if we don't do anything. This wealth distribution is going totally upside down. The AI is killing jobs, reskilling is needed. They are saying by 2030, every 16 worker need to reskill, otherwise they will not be relevant to the job market. Never happened. Any industry revolution happened in the past, the job was always going up. This time, first time we are seeing this is changing, right? And then whole globalization, if you can do remote work, so do then people in India and China and Malaysia, right? Why somebody will give us a job? And if you look at the US ranking, we are no longer world leader. If you look at mathematics, science, we are sitting anywhere from 20th to 30th position. We cannot just say everything will be fine. There was a time where you can always find a job in Pizza Hut or McDonald's. That is going the fastest. All automation is there first, right? Transportation industry. So I think something needs to be done, and that's what we are trying this. I think you guys might have seen some videos, some success stories. So I'll play only a few minutes, and then we'll get going in.
Hi, I'm Sonia, and I'm from California, USA. After completion of the course, I created it.
Hello, my name is Rishabh Jain. My actual project is used for car safety. Hi, my name is Sylvia Rantha. I'm 14 and I live in California, United States. I am a creator of the Fantastic Rocks. Not only that, but the program also grew me and built my confidence for public speaking, TEDx, where I shared my thoughts about the future.
I am studying marketing and I wanted to make a product that would be able to take the energy that is made when you walk and be able to do something and change it for another device.
Hello, my name is Siddhi King. I have created a multicolored writing scheme.
My name is Anita Scalper. I designed and created this camera add-on module with Moonshot Junior.
So we got like hundreds of such success stories. As I said, like we have 2000. If you go to our website, you can see all these kids, what they are doing. Their videos are there, all kinds of things. So I think let's discuss where we are. The pizza is here, so whenever you guys hungry and the other location. So how we inspire, like 7 or 8 years or 9 or 10 years in the way we teach. So couple of data points I like to share. One, the EdTech worldwide is struggling to keep the children attention. Nobody able to crack where they able to hold a child attention for more than 5 or 6 months. Billions of dollars went there. We are nobody right now. We are less than 3-year-old company. Our kids averaging out at 22 months and counting. How are we able to do that? So we all want to teach coding, programming, all these things. But when I take a 7-year-old or 8-year-old and I say, let me teach you Java, very difficult to keep that child attention. 3-4 things are happening. One, no matter how smart or how brilliant teacher I bring, if the teacher is 30-40 year old, the child do not see that teacher as himself or herself. What happened? That child needs inspiration every day. I cannot inspire and think like the child is fine for next 5 years, or next 2 years. He forget or she forget after 1 hour, he's back again, child, 7-year-old, right? It's how it should be. They need inspiration. How they get inspiration? Our cohort. How we create the batches. That's our beauty. Because if you are only 50 students in a setup like this, you cannot create batches the way your child feels. Because the kids, 7-year-old versus 14-year-old, there can be a generation gap. Very small time changes a big bit. And so this is one beauty we are able to bring because now we have a lot of permutation and combination. In 7 or 8 years also, multiple batches will run. Some will run slow pace, some will run fast pace. We are not here to make your child Steve Jobs. If your child has the potential to be Steve Jobs, we'll give that opportunity. But not everybody needs to be Steve Jobs. We will make your child doing better than what he is doing today or she is doing today. And day after, what she is doing tomorrow, day after tomorrow, need to be better. That's all we are trying. So one way how we teach, think about this robotic car, right? You can build this car. You can put multiple sensors in a multiple way, right? You can use IR sensor, you can use ultrasonic, you can use color sensor. You can create in a lot of ways. Now, if I tell a child that you can build something which can bring breakfast from your kitchen to your room, avoiding all the obstacles. Now the child is inspired, right? I did not say a single word that I'm going to teach you coding. Coding for what? If you say, okay, I'm going to teach you entrepreneurship, you cannot. Put a restaurant and then let the person run the restaurant. That's how you teach the entrepreneurship. You cannot take a class and teach the entrepreneurship. So this is what we are trying. Now the child is inspired. I can put a child to do robotics or programming for a year, 2 years, no problem. The Java is no longer important. What sensor you put, how you program becomes important. So the child is willing to learn the sensors also. And when the car starts moving, it goes the wrong way, the child starts losing sleep. Wake up early in the morning and try to fix it, right? So everything is a mission based. You see a lot of learning kits, this is what we are doing. This is how we inspire. I'll give you a couple of examples. And this is not like for a 7-year-old. This is like advanced tier, but whole philosophy is exactly the same. You identify a mission, how to accomplish a mission. So that's where we are not teacher dependent, it's a mission dependent. We are not dependent on many things. That's why our kids able to complete the journey. A lot of times this happens that the child, and a parent might have tried this before, that okay, I bring my child and a teacher and the teacher was not good or it was good. No matter what teacher I bring, when a teacher starts talking to child nicely the first time, 7-year-old, they have no clue of the word. They will think like that teacher is the best teacher. That might be the worst teacher. Have zero knowledge but can just build a friendship. Right now, we are saying none of that matters. Can a child complete the journey? I said like, okay, build this prototype. Can a child create it? And it will take best of the best teacher, best of the best process and all this. It's all process driven.
Hi, I'm Sonia.
So, this is what we are teaching. It's all holistic education. On one hand, we are teaching all the technical skills from robotics to programming to prototyping, design thinking, circuits, and I'll show you an example. Simultaneously, we are also teaching power skills. That is graphic design, video creation, financial literacy. Very, very important. We talk about it, nobody teaches anything. Negotiation, all those kinds of things, they all part and parcel, and you will see how that goes. Team building, online marketing, everything is experiential learning. It is literally happening in the controlled environment, and you will see how the kids come out with things. So, in terms of our teaching methodology, we are teaching experiential learning, project-based learning, gamification, basic learning. It's a combination of. So, it's a combination of all this teaching methodology. We have taken some good pieces out from everything, and that's how we build it. Now there are two rails. The top rail is a tech rail, and the bottom rail is a power skill rail. So this is our most effective program called Apollo program. Everything is a structural lab. So because these are young kids, you cannot just throw a pre-recorded video and think they will learn. They need hand-holding every day. They need inspiration every day. After 1 hour of inspiration, they can't forget after 2 hours. Right? They need this thing happening every day. 90-minute session, no matter what session it is. 90-minute tech session, 90-minute power skill session. In the tech, we ship out many learning kits. Without learning kits, we don't think we can, because you can teach software, but once they start doing things in the physical world, now they can connect all the dots. So there will be multiple learning kits will ship out. I'll tell you how it happens. And then you can see the top line. In the bottom line, we are going to teach graphic design, video creation. It's everything outcome focused. These are multiple modules, and it's all a structured program. You cannot take one thing. You can take one thing. So in a month, if a child has taken 4 or 5 sessions, because these are weekly sessions, and cannot create a graphics or cannot create a video, basically we fail. They need to keep producing outcome, right? Why be able to keep kids for 22 months and counting? There's a crude example. I'm not able to figure out a better example. I have a Roomba. I hate it. It gets stuck and all kinds of things. I want to throw it, but could not throw it for the last 2 years. Every time I open the garbage basket, it is doing the job. We want to be that Roomba for your kids' education. I can get a better example, but as long as your child is talking on a dinner table, the dad, I built this, mom, I built this, look at what I'm doing, right? You will not throw us out. That is the reason why we are having that kind of stickiness, because it's all outcome focused. Towards the end, these kids will work in a team. They will get their idea in a pitch using design thinking. Create 8 to 10 slides the way you create an investor presentation and present it to a jury. On the top rail, when we say prototype, it's a literally working prototype, a tech prototype which works. On the bottom, you see a draft prototype. That's just on a paper. Two different things. In the bottom side, we will let their imagination fly. Basically, if they want to send a rover on a Mars, it's fine. They will put together a plan on a paper, but have all the thought process, how they will do go to market, whom they will sell, how the financial look like, how they will make money, all kind of things. And I'll show you an example. So as I said, like, these all are multi-tier. 7 to 8 year will start. Tier 0, they will have different learning kits, so you can see the learning kit also differ. And it's all progressive. In tier 3 and 4, they will start designing autonomous cars. Many of our kids are able to build and they work. And you can see a lot of working prototypes as I was playing some video before. And here's an example of our learning kit. This is a tier 2 kit. All the learning kit work on the same principle. What you are seeing there on the left hand side, so we'll ship out the first kit in 4 to 6 weeks because there are a lot of components. If the kids do not know the meaning of these components, they will lose half of them. So first they will do all simulation. That's what they are doing in the room number 2 and room number 1 right now. And These are very practical circuits what they are going to build. How far you are parking your car in the garage, it doesn't hit the wall. Or a temperature sensor, if the smoke is coming out, temperature is not rising, and the smoke is coming out, temperature is also rising. Two different scenarios. Can you build an automated garage door, shut off and all, right? 7 to 8 years, they will do a block coding. There are very strong libraries of IOs. You can literally, but they will be able to understand all the components, how things connect and how it goes. And 9 to 10, they will start doing textual coding. Once that works, they translate that program to embedded learner board and Arduino. And this is our own manufacturing. Sorry. So you can just see the learning kit. This is tier 2 learning kit. It has a lot of components. Whatever you see there, these are all the components. This is embedded learner board. It has all the sensors. This is our own manufacturing. Why we have done it this way? No need of this. You can just throw all the components and let them build. And they can just replicate circuit. But they will not able to do the first time. Half of them will get stuck. Because this is simple circuit. They will connect and they will see if it is working. Now, step by step, then they will get rid of this. They will take the breadboard, connect all the components, and see how ultrasonic sensor work or how potentiometer work. So think about, they will do simulation, they will do at system level, and then they will do at a component level. They will stop there. We do not dive into the physics. This is how I grew up when I was studying. I learned about capacitor and transistor very early on. I had no clue where I'm going to use it. My engagement was this time. We are just flipping it. We are telling the application. Garage door, very practical example. If your washer is done, you get a text message that change the clothes to the dryer. Very practical use case because your mom or dad is struggling every day. Right? So that's how we are teaching, that's how we are, and we see the reflection. We see these kids are engaged long duration. So let me show you an example. Okay. Sorry. So I told 2 rails, right? The top rail where they are learning tech and you've seen so many examples. Look at the bottom where they are creating a draft prototype. And I'm talking literally 7, 8, 9, 10. And these are also, there are hundreds of such examples, all the teams what they are doing. Let me play this. So this is a small team of 4 kids in that program. They come out with, like they want to create a mini dishwasher. And they are just trying to pitch to investors.
We are the Golden Sonics, born from battle, empower the planet competition. Hi, my name is Thomas Kawari. I'm the dishwasher making company CEO. The problem our company is trying to solve is the limited availability of dishwashers outside our houses, which leads to our
That's the microphone there.
So you are assuming 10% of the people will move from traditional dishwasher to new one. Do you think your mom and dad will move your dishwasher to your baby one or no? And if yes, why?
So they can own a built-in dishwasher in their house and own a separate portable dishwasher for trips or outdoor activities. And I think my parents would like a portable dishwasher because we like to do camping and outdoor activities a lot, and we have picnics and we use our reusable plastic, and I sometimes feel bad about that because it's creating waste in the environment.
So these things are part of a competition. It's called Inventor. It's not scripted or anything. This is in the live, they are answering question to the investor or jury. What's happening there and here and why it works? Because they are working with a group of students who think alike and all that. And we teach them that these are going to be the questions. They're not the exact question, but they will ask how much margin you are going to make. And the first time the kids are kids, they will say it might cost $200 to make and I'll sell in $250, $220. Then we tell them this is not enough margin. You need to start doing this. And once we start answering, these kids they catch up very fast. And what is we are seeing, some of these kids, they were able to answer questions the way a 30 or 40-year-old would. Some very deep question they able to answer like, and you will be surprised how an 8 or 9-year-old child can think. So it's all about, yeah. So it's all about how we teach, right? So let me give you another example. Let's say I'm selling this thing on Amazon in $25. If I sold 4 of them, my revenue is $100. Amazon gives you 30-day return policy. After a week, one return happens. After another 10 days, 2 more returns happen, your revenue is 25. You just told that revenue was 100, now it's 25. So the 100 was not $100 revenue, it was deferred revenue. When it realizes after 30 days when the return window is closed. Bring any 7-year-old or 8-year-old, give me only 5 minutes. He or she will start explaining deferred revenue. This is how we need to teach. This is what all happening. So then every child able to figure out these basic concepts. It's very important to start giving them that kind of view. That's what we are trying now. Alright. And then as I said, like this is just one, we do not have time. Go to our website, go to the Moon Metal page, you will see hundreds of pages. So every child able to do, I'll say decent enough job. Some will surprise you, they will start talking like a 30 or 40-year-old. So as long as we provide them this kind of ground, some of these things are not possible in the physical center because you will not find the 4 kids who will mingle that much, they can think through and all that. So in terms of curriculum, in the robotics, this is like first 9 months, this is what they are going to learn from components, coding, as I said, like the young kids will do block coding, older ones will do the texture coding, sensors, math operators and all. In the last 9 months, they will receive another kit. So in the first 9 months, they will receive these kits. They will learn the basic components. They will be able to create modules, small modules. In the last 3 months, they will receive another kit. And these are different kits for different programs. And they will create a prototype using design thinking. All of these are included in the pricing. So there is a single pricing, everything happens. We ship out these things to your home. In the power skill, robotics is the top line, the tech one, and then the power skill is the bottom. From graphic design to video creation to Excel, financial literacy, online marketing, we are going to teach. And in the end, these kids will work as a team. They will get an idea using design thinking the way this dishwasher you have seen an example, and they will present it to a jury, answer question. So everything happens through our learning management system, and all the assignments are there. If your child misses a class, recordings are there. Everything is saved at one place. You just need to log in and it will tell you when the session are, all the calendar. It just eases out the lot of pain from the parents. Now, in terms of batches, we have plenty of choices for technical skills as well as power skills. So these are just only a sample batch. As I said, like we are starting anywhere from 30 to 50 batches every month. So you will have plenty of choices. Once you enroll, if you enroll today, within 48 hours, you will receive a call from our customer success based upon your child schedule, based upon where your child is. So all the batch allocation is very critical. So if your child has some background in programming, no background, they will pair the batches. And we might not know everything about your child. First 2 or 3 weeks, we might move them around because sometimes we get these kids who might be shy, they might not speak up. After 2 or 3 weeks, we realize they might be the smartest in the class. Happen all the time, right? So that's how, and then as I said, like, there will be 30 to 50 choices. So you will have some time which will work for you. Whether you want to do this or that, there is advanced maths, there are many other things. We are running a promotion today. So you are just going to see what is available today as part of the promotion. I will suggest that if you want to try us out, start with that promotion. And we'll give you something really awesome for first month. That will give you an idea how we teach, what happened there, and then you can add or remove a lot more things after that if you like. Because if you like our teaching methodology on one sample, you will like everywhere. And if you don't like it, you are not going to like it. Because the teaching methodology do not change. So in terms of our pricing, these are the 2 programs we are offering right now, the Apollo and Artemis. In Apollo, there is an equal weightage for technical skills and power skills. 90-minute session, every session is 90 minutes. So the way the sessions are organized, first 45 minutes are teaching. The 15 minutes are really revision using the gamification. So the kids will be put on different teams, they will fight with each other, all kind of thing. You will get a glimpse. Right now, once we are done, we will send you to the student room and you will be able to see what happened there. So 2 sessions, as I said, like 90 minutes each every week. So that's where we need about 3 hour commitment. And you can see the pricing, the monthly pricing with the promotion, what had happened, and the annual pricing, it will be around $1,500, $125 per month on Apollo. Everything is included. Now in Artemis, the tech sessions are exactly same, 90-minute session every week, but the power skill is only once in a month. Because if your child is already busy doing swimming and all kind of things, cannot afford 3 hours, Artemis is the good place to start. Also, if your child is only 7 or 8, have done nothing in the past, they might feel overwhelmed. So start small and then see how it works and then add more things later. So that will be with $139 per month on a monthly plan or under $100 per month for an annual plan. As I said, we are trying to strike the $10 price point. Since you guys are already here, and there will be a lot of unknown questions, especially your child might be doing anything like this first time. That whether your child is going to like it, whether the schedule work, child's schedule, your schedule, all kinds of things. What we are doing today, we are giving this promotion, so you can take Artemis in just $1 for the whole month. So the dollar is the registration fee and the whole month is free. In Artemis, you will get about 5 to 6 sessions, 4 or 5 on tech and 1 on power skill. In the Apollo, you will get 9 to 10 sessions. And that is $29 registration. And basically, this much time will be enough time for you to understand if we are the right program for you or not. What we are seeing after first month, we are not 100% there. If 10 people start today, not all 10 are going to continue second month. We are seeing somewhere 8 parents will continue and 2 will not continue. I will suggest you think like you are in that 20%. Because so many things going on in our life. So it may not work. There could be many needs. If it works, great, because we know it is working for us. We're able to make money and all that. But what about if in that 20%? So just start small or Apollo is good. Just try it out for a whole month and just see if this program is the right program for your child or not. I'll take a quick pause. Happy to answer any question. And then this promotion is activated only for 60 minutes. So right now I haven't started. Once we're done with the Q&A, I will start and then you will have an hour just to enroll. And we'll add another 20 minutes because the classes will not be done. So if you want to talk to your child or want to observe them, how they are learning, are they having fun or not, then you can make a decision. Any question here? So we got online, we also have offline version. In the online, you will have all kinds of choices. Online is started under $100 if you want. Offline will start at $600, and we have only 1 or 2 batches start in the entire month. So it's very rigid. What I suggest is start with the online, be able to hit 98% success rate. 2% are struggling in the online, and they need to really go in the offline setup. So if your child is in that 2%, we will be able to figure it out after a month, and then we'll suggest you those choices. Because it just becomes very cumbersome. You will have only one thing, and then in the online, we can create all these combination, permutation. In the offline, a 7-year-old will be sitting with 14-year-old. The experience is not same. In the online, there will be not only 7 or 8, their past background. We can do all kind of magic because we have now a lot of choices to create those classrooms in the most effective way.
How many kids in the class?
As I said, like, we max out at 8, averaging 5 to 6 every class. In the tech, in the power skill is different. In power skill, we need a lot more students, so they are doing competition, they are doing communication, pitch, and all kinds of things. So that's about 15. But on the tech, it's max out at 8. Yes, sir, you had a question.
How long is each class?
It's a 90 minutes. All the classes are 90 minutes, and we want to get done the kids in the 90 minutes, including the homework. They will do more things, but that's optional.
So how does that work out to 2 hours per week?
So, I mean, there will be 1 hour, one extra class on the power skill in a month. So we are averaging out at 2 hours per hour.
But it's only 90 minutes.
90 minutes.
And the physical class will occur at which location?
So we got 2 locations, one location in San Jose and one in Midwest. As I said, like, start here because all the parents who are there, unless your child is really challenged, it will not able to replicate the same experience. We are just, but if you are in that situation where your child is just not cope up, we'll discuss those and give you those options. It also becomes very expensive, very rigid, but you are welcome if that is how you want to start.
are the power skill sessions are integrated along with these technical sessions, or it is a separate class?
No, it's a separate class.
Separate
So two
class.
separate things. But they will take references of each other as applicable. Because we want to go this education hand to hand, right? Because what we are learning, if I say that I'm going to teach you graphic design or a video or something, no matter how engaging we keep the class, we are not finding every child is engaging. We do not say that video, it's a video class. You are going to participate in that pitch in the end. And if you want to participate in that pitch in the end, that is the purpose. You are going to go in a competition. What will be needed? You need to create a video, you need to create a, if you can stay for a few more minutes here. Yeah. So we say like you need to pitch and you need to create a video, you need to get likes, or this needs to happen. Now everything has a purpose. So they need to learn graphic design if they want to participate and they want their team to win in that competition. They need to create a video, all those things need to happen. We were not doing this way. But what we find, when we give the purpose, then they have a lot higher engagement when there is no purpose. So I cannot teach even the most fantastic thing, the video creation. If I'll say, okay, just create a banana or something and do this, some kids will be fired up, but not every child. But as soon as we say that, this is what it takes, you are going to fight there. Now, you have no choice. You need to learn, otherwise how do you make your team win there? Any other question?
Can you go back to the curriculum slide?
Yes, ma'am.
So even for the 7 to 8-year-olds, like they're learning C++ and.
So they will learn only block coding, the 7 to 8.
Okay.
Yeah, but again, the kids are different, right? So the older kid will have a lot more components, the younger kids they will have a small component. As I said, like our purpose for 7 to 8 is very clear. One, this is our hard promise to you that if we cannot ignite their spark, we will not kill their interest. Because as soon as you give them a lot of gears, and if they are overwhelmed, it can kill their interest. We see this all the time. The parent of 7-year-old will give a EV3, and then you realize when the child turns 10, now the child hates because it is complex. You should not give a EV3 to a 7-year-old unless your child is a prodigy or something. Yes, ma'am.
Is it the same instructor every class, or is it different?
So I think, as I said, like, right now our entire education is a mission based, so we do not want to make a dependency on the instructor. In general, the technical session, the instructor will be same. For the power skill, the instructor will change because there is not a single instructor can teach all kind of things. There is not a single person who can be master in graphic design, and also robotics. Those people do not exist.
How about homework?
So in 90-minute session, we try to hit all the homework as well. But what we are finding, when the child starts seeing things moving and they can control it, they become unstoppable. So we have kids who might be spending half the weekend just building things, right? But we want to get them in 90 minutes. We do not want to put additional burden on the parent. In fact, if you are not involved, it's better for us and better for the child sometimes, or most of the time. For 7 to 8, we need first 4 to 6 weeks help, just to make sure they can operate the laptop properly. They can turn on and off camera and mute. But other than that, we know how to make them or how to work with them.
They should work on iPad.
Sorry?
Right? Like, should.
No, I think a laptop is the best experience because there is a lot of hands-on activity. iPad can do 70-80%, but not everything. It's just not built that way. You cannot connect a lot of other hardware and think it will work.
What about this case? Like it's a 12 months program and then there is certain experiments or projects. So how does is the kid part of the course curriculum and the teacher?
All these kids, they are not a gimmick. They are part of the curriculum.
Okay. So
Without that, the curriculum doesn't work.
Yes.
So it's just all the dots are connected. That's where we are not sourcing these from a third party. We want to be that Apple of this kind of education. We want to own the entire ecosystem because that's the only way to make it work precisely and perfectly. No, everybody is struggling. Every ed tech. You will not find big ed techs because you can be a good at advertising, but when you really go there, how to entertain? I mean, think about, forget teachers and all that. As a parent, how many parents are able to do and engage with their child who is 7 or 8 successfully? As a parent, where we spend so much time spending all the money, taking care of them, still we struggle, right? So it's just hard nut to crack. Any other question? Alright, so if there are no other questions, let me start the promotion. As I said, what you are going to see after the promotion. So you will receive a link. You will receive the promotion in your phone as an SMS. You will also receive an email. And once I turn it on, you will receive about 60 minutes plus another 20 minutes to enroll. Because your classes are not done, so I want you to take a sneak peek if you want. Both the rooms has classes going on, so when you go there, just stay quiet, try to observe them from far, and yeah, I think you'll get a good taste what happened. And when you click on the link, this will happen, so you can go for robotics, Artemis in $1, or you can go for Apollo in $29. That's just the registration, and the first one free. So let me turn it on.
I have a question.
Yes.
I'm trying to figure out the possible schedule times.
Yeah.
Is it one from the technical skills and one from the power skills?
For the Apollo.
For Apollo?
Yeah. And Artemis is only once in a week. And there will be one additional session in a month.
Okay. Because Artemis, is it only the technical? How do we select the time slot that's working?
So this is what's going to happen. Once you enroll, suppose if you enroll now, you will get a call from one of our customer success in next 48 hours. They will talk to you, they will do two things. One, they will figure it out what is scheduled work for you. You can do a tech session on the weekday, hours on a weekend, or if you are doing only one session, then they will also figure it out what is the background of your child, they will ask you questions. So they will try to match up with the right kind of other student. It's not perfect. It's a science and art also. After 2 weeks, they might also come back and they say, I think your child needs to get more challenge. We are trying to move in there, or your child might be studying. So all that will happen. But in the first month, especially in this promotion, you will get a call from our customer success every week, just to make sure how your child is doing, excited, and all those things. After that, you will start getting a call every month for next 2 months, and then once in a quarter, the parent counselor meeting will happen. But yes, all this scheduling will happen after 48 hours. There will be also another thing. In the first month, there will be 2 orientation sessions for parents. You can pick anyone. So that is the place where you will get all the answers, and we'll try to do those ASAP.
And to answer your question with the timing, in 48 hours you get a call. They will provide you about maybe 5 or 10 different options for different weekdays with different timings. So once you select any one of those for technical session, then you know every weekday on the same or weekend on the same time, that we know. And then for the power scale in Artemis, you have 1 monthly. So you will pick up, again, multiple options will be provided, you pick up any one. And then allow that is the initial setting. And then after every session, you will get a call to make sure they evaluate the child. Because we have different pace, some students are fast, some are slow. We want to make sure we group them together in the right way. So first 2 sessions are very important for that. So the teacher will evaluate, they will know. But sometimes teacher might miss something, but you will get a call after every session within 24 to 48 hours again to make sure everything went good, everything is right. But if you feel the child is not in the right batch due to child might be fast or slow, whatever the reason are. So you let us know so we can make sure to take the right action and provide you some other options for the batches that might work best for your child's schedule.
Is there a makeup class?
So they will be recording if they miss out, and if they miss out, let's say 3 or 4, it will happen to most of the South Asian parents. You might be going to China, India, wherever for a month, right? We just move you to the previous batch. That's how.
Yeah, I think let me real. There are really no makeup classes, but there are recorded sessions. Like when every session is recorded, and with the LMS, the learning management system, the child will be able to see the recording of any of the sessions and all the assignments and everything. And then there are doubt clearing sessions. On every Sunday, there are 2-hour open session. So if your child needs some particular doubt clearing, so they can join that session and get one-on-one or maybe in an open session, doubt clearing in that. And if you're going out for longer than 2 weeks, then you can pause the program. So when you come back, you will get a call back again to make sure to align the child in the proper batch, because the batch will change now. That batch is gone. So, but we have a lot of batches starting every month. So we'll make sure that your child get aligned in the same session where they left. So that way you don't miss any session.
Just to follow up on that, say we are traveling and we would like to shift the batch for that 1 month of travel duration, maybe because we will be in a different time zone. Is it possible to go to a different time zone? I mean, just to choose a different batch which suits our
Yeah,
time?
you can, because we have a lot of different batches with different time options. If you want to change for a month to a different batch, that option is also available, provided you find the right appropriate time for that country. We are not in all the countries, but yes, most of the countries, I think the batch timing might work.
Okay, and the second one on that, say example, I'm with my child, I'm in the first program, the Artemis one, and then I realize that I need a different one, or Apollo, or vice versa. I want to switch the program. in the middle
Yeah,
of the-
those flexibilities are there. You can move from any program to any program in the middle of the year or any month you want.
Alright, you good? Should I start the promotion? So, the 10 o'clock batch. Alright, so you will get the SMS, let me know any period you don't get receive, and then after that you will receive this link, so then you can just start enrollment process. Let me turn on the other batch also. If any parent for some reason do not receive, just let me know. We'll give you another way to access.
It might come to the phone number that you've used to register an email. I know your phone is there. Yeah, phone as well. And we can also, if due to some reason you do not get the message or the email, so we will have your same QR code here also that we can give you to scan.
Alright, any parent, if you do not receive this message.
Some of the parents are phone there.
I have to change.
Were you already registered before?
Yeah, I did.
Let me just get.
Yeah, okay, this is a question again. If the kid does not like the program and you go to drop, yes, you can drop anytime. There's a QR code you can scan it to. And the process, the way it works is, the cancellation policy, again, first month is free. So you don't worry, you can cancel anytime, you don't have to take any other action. But after a month, then you decide to go for annual, because you stay money is annual. And we don't want you to waste your money, you spend annual money, and now after 2 months, your child said, I want to drop. So what we do, we convert your program into a monthly plan. So you only lose the monthly plan, like $139 per month suppose. So 139 times 2, and that is subtracted from your deposit, and remainder will be refunded. So why we started that? Because other parents asked, can I start monthly now, and then after 2 months I can pay you annual? So we said that's okay, you want to do that, but that way you end up paying more money. You are paying 139, then you say, now I want to pay annual. Then you pay for next 12 months. So instead of that, why don't you pay the 12 months, and we'll convert reverse in that case, so you don't lose the money.
So we start on monthly basis and if we want to stop, if the kid is not.
Yeah, you can stop anytime.
Is there like a notice period that we need to tell you?
Normally a week before the next payment is better. Normally even it works out 2 days before, but sometimes if you call us 2 days before and there's some delay in the communication, you might get charged for a month and we have to refund it. So that creates a problem. Normally you will get a refund anyway. But then there's a problem for transaction going reverse. So if you call us a week before that, at least a week, then everything is smooth.
And for the fall also 1 week is enough?
Yeah.
If we are traveling and for a.
Yeah, we have to have 1 week is enough, and there is an orientation, they will send you all the links, how to apply for the call, what the process is. So you will have a link, they click there, apply that, it's fully automatic. So you don't have to call for calls or anything. But if they have questions, come before, they will call you back.
We should be able to log in anywhere, right?
Anywhere,
Yeah.
It's a fun.
Yeah, you can scan from it. No, these are different pages for different batches. So this is for now. You can scan from it.
Yeah.
You can scan.
Yeah.
You can start.
The $1. Yeah, this $1. $1, the registration charge, no monthly fee. For the second month,
Yeah, but
by
I mean, we have this
default,
for us.
it goes to
But if you want, I
$129
can
per
give you,
month
but
if you don't change the plan.
The way
But
we
if you
start-
change, because you will get a call after every week. If you want to change the plan to annual in the beginning, let them know. They will switch it. If you want to cancel it, let them know, they will cancel it. So you're not charged.
But it's still
Let me
recorded.
scan it so I can take it back. But
Live.
I don't have more copies.
Just give it, don't give it to anyone.
And we are very sure, like, you will like it because 93% of the students love it. Now, 7% who drop mostly due to timing issues. But they can't get the right batch,